You've your characters on Arrested Development and Archer, have a couple of kind of parallels where, like, both, Cheryl and Kitty are both a little bit, disconnected. Is there kind of like is there a different approach to, to each character and stuff, or like, what do you think is the biggest difference
Between those two characters?
Yeah.
Well, when you put it like that, they don't seem super different, actually. I mean, I would say that Kitty is probably into all the weird sex stuff that Cheryl's into. We just can't talk about it in live action television. Although maybe we could if we did another season of Netflix. You can be naughty on Netflix, right? House of Cards. I know, right? Don't ask me if there's going to be another season because I don't know. And I don't know if there's going to be a movie. I'll say that right now. Because I know that's how you were all going to end this. I think that they are, I think they're pretty similar, but I don't feel like I've had to put a ton of, I feel like I have to put more time into the characters I play who are normal. And that's not to say that I'm not normal, because I am, but it's pretty easy to be crazy when you've got people like Adam Reed and Mitch Hurwitz there, just be like, yeah, do that. Oh, what's another kind of drug you could say that you like? Yeah, say that. Like, they'll like let you say anything.
Out of your average recording session, what percentage of lines would never make it to air?
That's a good question. That's probably more of an Adam question. Did he answer that yet?
No.
I forget because
I'm thinking
it
it's
takes
like
so, I know, it takes so long between when I record and when I see the episode, so I don't know. Can I say maybe like 25%?
Is there anything that you've read in the script where the first time you just couldn't believe that Cheryl was saying it?
I couldn't believe the pilot episode, actually. I was shooting something in Arizona, and my agent sent me the script and was like, they're doing this pilot for FX, it's a voiceover job, and we can set up for you to record on your day off. So I was like, yeah, whatever, and I read the script the night before, and I was like, no fucking way is this ever gonna be on the air. You can't say this. You can't do this on television, even on FX, where they're like, it's FX. I'm like, you can't do that. And then, of course, I recorded the next day, and the sound recorder in Arizona was like, what is this? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. And then we're still doing it. 5 seasons later, it just gets crazier and crazier. I mean, all the sex stuff, what? Archer's so naughty. I mean, some of the racial comments, there's no boundaries in our show. But early on, I think it was after the first season, and we went to Comic-Con, I was just starting to date my husband, and he has 2 kids, and were much younger then, and I wanted to take them to Comic-Con because obviously it's super awesome, and I got free tickets, so I was like, you have to bring the kids, but I don't think you should bring them to the screening of Archer. And he's like, why not? And I was like, because it's not really for kids. And he was like, yeah, but I let them see The Hangover, so it's okay. I was like, all right. And then he was flipping through an Esquire magazine, and there was a picture of an animation from our show of, I think Pam was fucking a dude on the bed, and I was sitting on the toilet watching, obviously taking a crap, and my husband was like, what is this? Is this your show? I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay. You have to go. I don't know.
I don't want to stop you mid-sentence.
You did. I was mid-sentence. He then was like, I can't bring my kids to this. I